Damo, congratulations. What a day it's been for you. Two really, really tough games. Just sum up how you're feeling for us.
Yeah, I'd like to say I'm really down and out and took it all out of me and all that, but nah, I'm up for it. Man, I'll play another game right now. That's how I feel. Like, brilliant. Brilliant in myself to beat Aspinall, Premier League player. He's won this tournament before, so that is a massive tick in the box, 100%. Gian he's the future as well. He can play I know firsthand he plays crazy darts. He's beaten me with ridiculous averages. So to beat him was a feather in my cap as well, because he's done me a couple times with some crazy averages. And yeah, I'm really happy just to get that win. Now I'm on to tomorrow. I'll have a great rest tonight, knowing that, I'm into tomorrow.
We get you buzzing on adrenaline right now, but when you come down, how much emotionally and mentally will those two comebacks take out of you, do you think?
Yeah, not too much. Like I said, I've changed my thinking this year. I've done a lot of things. Health-wise, eating right, working out. I'm doing the right things. So yeah, these games mean a great deal. To do what I've done, brilliant, absolute brilliant. I'm so chuffed within myself. But like I said, I could play another game right now. I'm ready to go. But tomorrow's another day. I'll get that rest in. I'll be ready for anybody. Doesn't bother me. I'm ready.
Didn't get to speak to you yesterday, but very strange game between you and Simon Whitlock. What's it like when your World Cup teammate needs an impromptu toilet break late in the day?
It was funny. It was really. I didn't know the rules at the time as well, because there was little rules here and there and all that. But you know what? I took Hugh's word for whatever's going on. You just roll with it. It's a tough slog, obviously, but I've learned playing people that you know and you get along with and things that happen. I learned that, and I knew I had to play my game. There was a bit of cheering within myself. I have to get the job done. There was no thinking about who I was playing, and that's why I think I've got over the line. Rather, all that commotion that went on as well, I still had my focus on, and I went for it, and things happened for me.
What do you do in that little break though, obviously, because normally players go off the stage on advert breaks, but in that moment, what do you do? Because I'm guessing it's kind of like a new situation. It's never really happened.
Yeah, it's never happened to me. That's the first time. Hugh said, you can keep throwing. I'm like, yes, because I was 9-8 up, but those moments, it's still edgy. So if I could just throw those edgy moments out, great. That's all in my favour. So for him going off, it probably helped me, to be fair. And yeah, once I threw them practice darts, and I think I must have thrown about 12 to 15, so I think it just helped me at the end of the day, and it probably didn't help him, but at the end of the day he did say that he said he would throw the game, because he gave it to me and said, oh look, I got to go and all that, and I'm like, I didn't know until the end, and Hugh's like, he made the adjudication, said, no look, you can do this, and sure enough, he come on back on board, and I was fine with it. But yeah, at the end of the day, I got the job done.
Damon, you said that you feel like you could play another game now. I mean, that could be so important tomorrow, because if you do lift the trophy, you've got 3 games in one day. Do you feel like you're ready for that? Because some people really struggle playing long format matches on the same day.
Mate, I practice every day. I throw for hours on end, and a great standard hours on end too. So I know I can do it. I definitely know I can do it. You know what I mean? I've been unlucky in certain circumstances, but yeah, I really know that I can do it, and I've proven to myself time and time again, and definitly ready for it.
You told us, I think it was last month, that your aim for this year is to get into the top 8. Well, you're 1 win away from doing that now. Have you surprised yourself really about how quickly you're achieving these little goals you set for yourself? Because it was top 10, got that pretty quickly, and then top 8, and now you've done that pretty quickly as well.
Especially my first year, I was like, I didn't realise, because 64 is such a big deal to a lot of people. So my first goal was 64 in the first year. It was massive, and it was 2 years was my goal to reach 64. But to reach it in my first year, I was like, okay, I did it. Pretty stoked with that. So, like I said, I think maybe I set my bar too low. But at the end of the day, I've just done this the whole time. I've gone up every single time. I've not had a big downfall. My downfall is probably people expecting me to do this and that, and that's probably my downfall. But at the end of the day, my ranking is shown that I've just kept going up and up and up. So who cares? Like, man, I'm living the dream, and things are happening for me, and hopefully I just keep going up.
We've seen you in titles on the floor on the Euro Tour, and some people have questioned, well, why have you not done it on TV? But you've made so many TV quarterfinals now that at this point, do you feel like it's not just a matter of if, but when you'll win that ranking major? On television?
100%. You know, I mean, I won the World Cup, won the World
Brisbane,
Series.
yeah.
Hey, I mean, when are we going to see some amateur win another World Series? Like, seriously, who are you looking at? To be fair, it's a massive feat, and everyone thinks to forget. Doesn't bother me, mate. I know what I can do, and I know where I'm at, and I know where I'm going, and it's always up. So, yeah, I just got to look at myself and keep putting in the hard work behind the scenes that no one sees. And man, I'm just living the dream. My name's always in the mix, and that's all I can do.
Damon, huge well done. Thank you.
Thanks.
Then just one question from me. You've alluded to the fact you've won titles on the floor, you've won on the World Series stage, but just for the grit and determination you were talking about, trying to install into yourself, how much does today mean to you to get those 2 wins of dramatic style?
Yeah, it was pretty good, especially against quality players. That's what it was. Quality, obviously Aspinall. That was a massive one. You know, another Premier League player. I beat Rob Cross in the Masters as well. That's another Premier League player in a longevity game. So, man, like I said, these are little steps that I'm taking, and I'm beating these players. So, yeah, I mean, it only takes a big win like this. That puts me into a top 8 contention and all that. And it's only tournaments like this. You've got to make finals of the big ones. You don't make these finals, then you're not a top 8 contention. You're always just going to be a hover of, say, 16 to 12 or 16 to 10 or something like that. You're always going to be there. So unless you win a big one, then I feel that's when you become top 8 and go on with it.
Congratulations.
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it.
Okay.